Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Final Fantasy XVI. After the massive and epic fight against Titan last time, it's time for us to head on home and see if there are any consequences of what we did. So let's go. Out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Oh, definitely. We definitely should give him the good news that we survived and we managed to take down another crystal. Alright, let's get up there. And of course check if there are any other markings than that of Otto on the map. Because I really doubt that we'll have side quests straight from now, but let's see. Oh, we have maybe a new letter in our chamber. And then of course it's just Otto. So let's do that before we go check on him. Well, trust me, if you don't hear anything from Kupka, it usually means he's not there anymore. The man's a little bit to pieces. A Desert Alliance. Sid II, I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident the man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what is worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you, it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful friendship. Rosina. Oh, I hope that as well. It's a nice part. I wonder if we're gonna get more lines like that. But we'll have to see after we speak to Otto. And of course, we have to see if everyone here is okay as well.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Yeah, I'm sure she can update us on what is the state of things. And I do apologize, I did forget to unmute myself in the first minute of walking towards Otto from Clive's room, but it's fine. I recognize it quick enough, so it's not too bad. But yes, we are back at the hideaway. And of course, after getting all the updates, we're gonna check up on everyone, see if there are side quests and all that kind of stuff.
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Yes.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
We'll do our best.
If you're desperate to know more about Waloed, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Let's have a look.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
Yeah, I think he knows more than he's letting on. That we know that he knows.
Summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Yes, he will spread the word, but what I was getting at with Barnabas, the fact that he sent orcs to the Drake's Fang, where we beat Kupka, means that he has no interest in the crystals, so there is a good chance that he already knows about the fact that they are going to be destroyed by me, and he's in agreement with it, because he did call us mythos. So he definitely knows more than basically what we know at this point. And I'm thinking that's the reason why he didn't do anything, cause he's just abiding his time, waiting for the right time to strike. Probably if only one crystal remains, or if the last crystal is destroyed. At least that's my theory about this all. But just like I said, let's just speak to everyone, see how they are, and potentially getting a few side quests while we try to figure out what our next target is and where we're gonna go and get that.
And how may I assist you today?
Tell me about Hugo. Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmekia's descent into chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask. Will the ministers not take upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dhalmekia and disaster. Former Field Marshal Eugen Havel. If any is to pick up the baton of command, it shall surely be he. But as the bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water? I wonder. Well, only time will tell.
Blackthorn. Karen. For veterans such as these, Sid's hideaway was a sacred refuge. Kupka took something from them. And now you have avenged that loss. They should be the first to hear the happy news.
Yeah, we lived up to the name of Sid. I think that's what she's getting at. So yes, we will talk with them and discuss it with them.
That bastard's shadow loomed over us all for far too long. Thanks for snuffing him out, Clive.
Well, in all honesty, it was 5 years in waiting, wasn't it? Alright, let's go by all of them.
Gav told me the gentleman who visited earlier, the one with the loud voice, was your uncle. I did think there was a resemblance. Something in the eyes.
Yeah, Uncle is a bit weird, but it does feel like underneath it all, he is a decent person, he really is.
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Yeah, good to be back, cause I missed having her as a backup. Cause she is pretty darn good, I have to say that. Alright. Let's talk to you first, cause after that I can update the books as well.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
Really, Ted?
Good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
So shall ours.
It means a lot.
Because we will be moving forward with our plan. Because there are still crystals to be destroyed. And by any one that we will destroy, he will pop up. Trying to take over. Or at least trying to, let us say, dissuade us. Like, make us doubt what we are doing. Because that's basically sad. He's trying to see if he can break our will. He just needs to learn a bit more about how to do that. And I'm pretty sure with every crystal, he gets a bit closer. And in the end, then we'll fight Ultima and beat him severely. At least I hope it's going to be something like that.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Yeah, tell me a bit about that.
Were you aware
That in many cities, bearers are forbidden from having children. It is believed that the aether used to bring a child into the world hastens the crystal's curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such is the world we live in. Unfortunately, Ted and Crow's parents were able to escape that world, if only for a few brief summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
Born in the hideaway, one touched by magic and the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests or politicians. They will grow up knowing there's no difference between man and bearer, and they will pass that truth on to their children, and to theirs until the world we live in now is but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes,
Annals.
change will come.
And through a magic which requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last mother crystal has been fallen.
I have said it many times.
Hugo Kupka was a murderer, and he was also a thief. A thief who robbed us of our happiness and our hope. And though I know it's wrong to revel in the death of another, I can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
Thank you, Clive.
Kupka is no more. I must spread these glad tidings throughout the hideaway. But fear not. Once the news has been shared, I shall of course resume my investigations into Ultima right away.
Thank you. Because there's too little we know about Ultima. And like I said before, at some point we'll have to fight him. Alright, Karen.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head though. Is it business or pleasure?
A little bit of both, but let's do shopping before we ask about... ooh! A stronger weapon? Interesting. Yes, it's only 2,500, of course we're gonna buy that.
It'd better all be here.
No, not yet, I wanna see if we can upgrade it. I'm always still tempted by the older items that we don't have yet, just to buy them so that I have them in my list, just out of old habits where I just want to have everything at least once in my inventory. 56 and we are at 64, yeah, this, even with upgrades, it's never gonna get there. Channel's Whisperers, these are good, but we have way too little money to buy these things. But definitely something if we ever get above like the 100,000 or something. Good additions for then. Of course, materials, the musical scrolls, and the items. I'm even getting to a point that I'm almost feeling the need to buy an elixir, because it's a nice backup to have. 2 elixirs, 2 full heals.
Is that all?
No. Still want to talk to you about
What can
Kupka.
I do for you? It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I know that I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and the best of luck too. For many here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now that he's gone, we'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few. Yes.
Nice to have a bit of good news for once. I
So
don't
could it...
say it often. But thank you, Clive.
Oh, no worries, Karen. But yes, could it be now that Kupka is gone, that everybody in the hideaway is relieved that he has been destroyed? Because he was the one that destroyed the last hideout, so it could have been looming over everyone. Could it also mean that there might be an explosion of side quests coming up? And to be honest, there is a part of me that don't mind that, because I do like side quests in games, as long as they're not too menial, like too not necessary. Like if there's about something significant, like a part of society, lore, story-wise, yes, give me all those side quests. If it's just like a fetch quest, like kill 10 monsters of these and I'll be giving you money, then no. Like meaningful quests, you can give me tons of those and I'll be happy.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Really? No,
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
it doesn't even give me the option to ask him anything else. Yes, I want to know what he thinks about Kupka.
Good bloody riddance.
If there was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts.
Mine included.
Thank you. Alright. And of course, we can upgrade our enhancer. Or, no, that's crafting. Let's not craft that since I already bought the blade. Nothing here. Nothing here, there's still the old tack. Ooh, diamond armlets. White worm bone. And it's rare, so maybe it's a hunt we haven't done yet, or something that's still up and coming. Because this is worse, so we're not gonna make that. Silken sash is also better. Also a white worm bone. So I'm guessing that might be on our next destination we're gonna get this, or we need to hunt some monsters from the hunting board. I will hunt this down, whatever it is. Does also mean that... No, for this we don't need it. This one we can upgrade. But there's also a diamond sword here. That's even way better. Which we also need a worm bone for. And an enhancer too. So this is 250, 235. This is 250, 60. Okay, so I'm getting a feeling that yes, I can enhance the enhancer and enhancer +2. Because I think damage sword, yes, he has it in his list, but it's not here yet. So we can use this weapon at least.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
To get where we want to be, to get the necessary items for the diamond. And then we need 3 or 4 of... No, there's 3 of the white worm bone. Meteorite, bloody hide... those are not bad. We can just buy them if needed. Good.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm quite happy with this. Thank you. Alright, let's head back to Otto and see what kind of plans he has. And if he doesn't have any plans yet, if we need to wait for intel to come in, we're just gonna look around the base, see if there are any side quests we can help people with. Because I'm sure there will be at least a couple.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Alright, so we're gonna pay our respects to Sid. I don't think that's a... I think that's a good idea. Because I don't know how often he's been there in the last 5 years, but it might be due.
How are you doing?
Oh, no, wrong button. A little bit too hardly pressed, come on.
It was luck, and luck alone.
That saw me safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. I see them, you know, in my dreams sometimes. Always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
But now...
I can tell them something different. That Kupka's dead, and you avenged them. And I know that they'll say it back to me, so let me say it for them.
Thank you, Clive.
You're welcome.
Anything catch your eye?
For great justice. Okay, so we have one side quest over in that location. And the other two as well? Nope. And use your loaf. Alright, let's see. No, we're not gonna travel yet. Doesn't mean that now that I see it, of course, it will already be there. So we could go there just directly without going through him. Good. Okay, so we're definitely gonna do these two.
Always something in there.
There always is.
How may I help you today, Clive? Kupka.
I thought that Pastor's death would change things.
Close my eyes.
I can still hear Jar's voice as he whispers for us to run, as he calls out to the soldiers to distract them. His words saved us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And his life lives on in me. They changed my life, and I've wanted to thank him ever since.
Only I don't know how.
I don't know the right words.
I wish you were here.
To teach them to me. Alright, let's see.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Need 350, okay. Dire Wolf Jess. And Clerk's Medallion. Okay, this is a good one, but I still don't want to spend it because I don't know if it's actually a currency or if we can unlock everything. I should just save it one time, just check if we get the lowest one from 45. If it still is on 270 or if it's minus, because if it is minus, then I want to wait till I know for sure what the biggest renowned one is, because technically that would be the best one to get, wouldn't it?
All
so
done?
Yes. So that can wait. So we have Speak with Mid in order to continue the story by going to Sid's grave, but now that we know that there are two side quests out on the map, we might want to do those first before moving forward. I don't see anything else here in town that we can do. So we just go through him then? I am curious though if they are on the open world map. Yeah, they are. So if we go through them, it's just an easier way to get where the quest is. Alright. Yeah, we've been here recently. Let's just start with this one.
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be drunk.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Sounds like a good idea.
Can't say I understand that boy's obsession with the Fang. Can't say I understand much about him at all.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll still go and look for him. Do we want to use the map, see if we can teleport to a place that's a bit closer to him? Oh yeah, the jaw is definitely a bit closer. Alright, I wanna grab this because I instantly saw it when the camera turned on. And of course, it is nothing. What are you? Probably a bandit. Oh god, it's a hunt. A rank 8. I don't know if I'm ready for this. But I'm guessing I don't have a choice right now.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
Oh, these ones. With a beautiful blue color, I didn't recognize it. Damn, you brutal. Damn, it's hard. I think this is a bit too soon for me. Really? It wasn't even close to me, man.
I breathe your blood! I'd snap you like a twig! Nice try.
Jesus, he hits hard. Yeah. Why is that not connecting to him? Yeah, this is too soon for us. It really is. Yes, restart near the nearest obelisk. And let's try to avoid him. I'll have to try again another time. For now, let's go past him and look at our quest. Because we're looking for a baker, not some deadly assassin. He is taunting me a little bit, isn't it? Standing there. We'll do him soon enough. Who knows, maybe I'll try him in between the episodes once again, see if I can beat him if I give it a few tries.
Thanks, Gal.
Let's look around. Has to be here somewhere, isn't it? Oh wait. No. From distance it looked like it was like a hole in the wall. There must be something near here that would tell us where he is. No, we're too far away now. Oh wait, there he is. I think I see him.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself, remember the good times, or focus on your work? Well, I think the first one that piqued my interest was remember the good times, because they're never coming back.
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery. What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend, thank you. You've opened my eyes. I have to get back there right away. Farewell!
I didn't think my answer was that deep, but still. That was a bit too
Suppose
easy.
you won't be needing an escort then.
He might. And there it is, marked on the map. Let me guess, we're gonna go back to the market, ask him, and he hasn't arrived. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised by that he's been stopped somewhere midway by some local monsters.
My carpet!
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Ah, there you
Oh, there he
are.
is.
The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Quest complete. Huh, thank you very much.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but do you have to use the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
Sorry, Master.
Yeah, he needs to use the good stuff to get the good bread, isn't it? Yeah, I can already tell. Alright, let's get to the other location and open up the quest there as well. This one was actually pretty short, didn't expect that. If we didn't run into the assassin monster hunt, then we probably would have done even sooner. Yeah, I do have to test out like how high a rank I can handle right now, because A, definitely too high. So maybe I should try a B rank and see how that goes. Where are you? There you are.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
It's all but spent. The crystals we get from it.
Let's see what they want from me, and if we can do it.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Sure, I'd be more than happy to.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right.
Sure.
I will.
And then we're gonna see if we can hunt down whatever they think is bothering them. And knowing me, I will probably find another beast that we need to hunt, but hopefully that one will be a little bit easier. Alright, let's see where everyone is. One outside. Is there anyone inside the bar?
Right.
Doesn't look like it.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
I'm guessing it is something that needs to be taken more seriously, but let's talk to them first to find out.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Don't know who the lads heard the story from, but it's going all around the village. Shadowy figures lurking in the woods that disappear as soon as you spot them. Oh, it's enough to send a shiver down your spine just thinking about it.
Well, it could just be pareidolia, like the shadow caused by a tree that just looks like a person. It could be, but even if that's the case, we still need to investigate to see if it's actually that. Because there's always a small chance that they are right, that there is something in the woods.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
I was in Lorbert's Pass when I heard it. Sounded like someone whetting a blade. Ready to slit my throat. Put the wind right up me, it did.
In all honesty, it sounds a bit like that assassin hunt that I just did. I think that guy scared me a little bit. He's already in my nightmares. Alright, see if we can get closer to him. No, it's easier to just walk towards him.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Hell yeah.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. You there.
What is it?
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black shields?
Black shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Farewell.
Okay, let's rip up the forest for them. How far is that? Torgal chased him away. Oh, no, no, no. You don't get to cure yourself. Enemies slain. Nothing of the ingredients that I needed, but still a good fight.
Are they here? Are they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
Oh, definitely. There is a chance that that's the case. And maybe if it is actually a threat of an attack, maybe we can search for the main camp and destroy that one as well. Because, to be honest, I wouldn't mind.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first.
Can we not do it for him?
Comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Because this sounds serious. A lot more than just the measly side quest.
I'm not going to change his mind.
No, I don't think we will ever be able to change his mind, but we were considering him as an ally, wasn't it? Then is it not maybe time that we help him with his troubles? Maybe even help him defeat the ones that slaughtered his family? Because it doesn't sound like a good guy to have around, so yeah. I'm guessing we're gonna get a follow-up to this if we move the story along a little bit. But yeah, for now, we're gonna leave it here. So I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we go back to our hideout and speak to Mid, see if we can convince her to come with us to visit the grave of Cid and pay our respects. And tell Cid what we did to Kupka and another mother crystal. So, I will see you then. Bye bye.